Hello my fellow retro maniacs and welcome to Let's Play Fatal Fury Special for Neo Geo. So this was mentioned on page 48 in Electronic Gaming Monthly issue number 54 from January 1994. I haven't really played Neo Geo games. I had to do some research again because yeah, it's a weird system. It's like you could play these games on like MAME because they are identical with the arcade games, but then again, you know, there's dedicated emulator for like AES, MVS versions, which are just the arcade games. So yeah, I guess it's, you know, it's whatever way you feel to play them, it doesn't really matter, unless it's of course a Neo Geo CD game, which is completely different system. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of Neo Geo because I feel like they completely wasted the potential of Neo Geo for you know, fighting games mostly, and you know, arcade games, because you know, if they had like make dedicated games for Neo Geo that could take the advantage of the processor power and the sprite capabilities, they could have made like wonderful like platformer games, RPG games. A Neo Geo CD with, they could have made like I don't know, long adventure games, but no, it was just about having ports from arcade games or playing arcade games in your home, which I guess it's, you know, for some it was like a dream come true, but you know, I don't really like prefer arcade games to home console games that you have, like, you know, Link to the Past. Link to the Past has some 30-40 hours of entertainment, new dungeons, multiple boss fights, lots of secrets, no time limit. But you know, arcade games, they usually are short, they're very hard, they don't take long to beat. So yeah, it's just not the same kind of experience what you get when you play a proper full-fledged home console game. And especially when, you know, when MAME emulator came out, I think Neo Geo, the purpose for Neo Geo disappeared completely, because you can then just emulate the games on MAME on home anyway. So yeah, but yeah, it would have been interesting, and I don't know if there's been any like homebrew games that like try to create platformer or RPG games or adventure games for Neo Geo. It feels like they could, you know, you could even port like, I don't know, maybe like Donkey Kong Country on Neo Geo, and it could definitely like pull off any kind of like 16-bit era home conversion. Yeah, it's just a fighting game. I'm already like bored. I think like Fatal Fury is supposed to be like a big franchise, but you know, I've never really played Fatal Fury, and you know, for me, Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter series, Tekken, Mortal Kombat or Soul Calibur, but you know, this one I don't really care. Shine your bold. Hey, hey, hey.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. All right.
Hey, come on.
Come on. Yeah, it seems like we have some stereotypes here, like German and Spanish. What are you eating? What is that? Japanese food. What was that? Like a spank yourself? What a pervert. Okay. Also, talk about gender equality. There's only one female. I'm gonna be this. Hey, wanna have some ass?
King versus my
Yeah, look at this background. It's so beautiful. Yeah. If only, you know, they would have made like new games for Neo Geo. Could have been like showed its potential for different kind of genres, but no, it was only wasted for like fighting games and arcade ports. There's so many layers of parallel scrolling there. Getting my ass kicked here. Oh, you can go in the background. Interesting. Yeah, I'm very bad at fighting games. Like I've said, I never like got those ending scenes in Street Fighter 2, because I guess if you beat the game on easy or very easy, you don't see those endings, so you have to beat them on normal difficulty, but I never could do that. I like this. I told you, no one calls me babe without paying for it. Okay, they teach you some moves. Where's this MVS version? Gonna be the Baldy. Is this a little bit unfair fight? He's twice my size.
Kong versus Bear.
Bear? Why don't they say their full name? I'm going down and under. Ouch! Can I go in the background here as well? That was a short fight. Ace rock there. Okay, it seems that the MVS was the hardest difficulty. Oops, I hope that heals alright. Let's try beginners. British versus
Come on, baby.
what is this?
Billy versus Duck.
Duck King. Whoa! Epilepsy warning.
Come on, baby.
Okay. It's rave time. Okay, there's like background again. Okay, well, I can tell that this is a quality game. You know, I played so many like bad fighting games, like poor copies of some studios who want to copy Street Fighter 2 or what was that bird, or Mortal Kombat, and fail completely. But this obviously is not any like half-assed version of Street Fighter 2. It's actually a good game. Yeah, but as I've said, I'm not too big a fan of fighting games, so you know I could play this longer. But oh man, my grandmother with arthritis more match than you. It's been quite a while since my last fight. I'm ready to maul. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much time with this.
Terry.
Yeah, I would like to play more Neo Geo CD games because you know they have CD audio, so I always enjoy hearing high quality audio. So you can Mount Rushmore. So it's George Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln. Yeah, I've never been to America, but if I would visit America, Mount Rushmore is probably one of those places I'd like to visit. Okay. Yeah, I think this is enough. Oh, there's like a day time cycle as well. Nice. But anyway.